Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Kent State Golden Flashes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Flashes will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Broncos offense takes the field for the first time today. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Feeling some heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The inside handoff. At the 40, there he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense.
And they got him for the sack. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Gulatowski. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down here for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Getting some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. Complete on third down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Up-tempo for the offense.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Golden Flashes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's Ulatowski. Pressure coming. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. Got a man, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They're bringing heat, and the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score Penn State 3, Western Michigan 0.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Wolf. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's reeled in, it's Garcia. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And he's got it inside the 20. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Going up top on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Gulatowski. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the golden flashes. Want to move quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a 3rd down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game. Oh, look out! And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
After the short completion, it's now second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the gun, give on the inside. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down with the 3. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? Touchdown, Western Michigan! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Michigan State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry up. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets past the marker. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. From the gun, they'll try the middle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Golden Flashes are on the move. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Running the red zone, it's Garcia. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll go with a direct snap. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. They're trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And 3rd down for a defensive lineman, trust me, I'm one of them, is money down. Go get me that quarterback. Make the stop. Get him to 4th down. The defensive line, the defense was ready to rock and roll. Nice job.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Scanning the field, it's Gulitowski. Lets it go to the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our